Welcome back, everybody, to the Binding of Isaac BD1P Fiendfolio playthrough. Today is going to be a regular Fiend run for hopefully win number 2. I believe we only have to go to Hush, Boss Rush, Cathedral, and Chest. It could be a one run and done kind of deal for today. I have no idea, but Golem has a couple more marks we gotta do still, and Tainted Fiend as well has a couple more marks to go. But your question for today, put your answer in the comments down below, is going to be, what is your favorite instrument? Seed, by the way, for today's run is going to be D7A47JPG. Yeah, so Boss Rush, Hush, and the Chest Path, not too bad. With the Stars card speeding up our later floors, we could potentially see ourselves going there, so I'm going to try and go a little bit lightning fast today. But I wanted to talk about a couple of things. One of the things related to, obviously, instruments, I think my favorite is just going to be classic, picking the guitar here. It's a very safe and cowardly choice, I'm aware, but the music that I like, the guitar is the driving force. Guitar and, like, bass, if a song has a good bass line, it's going to be a fantastic song. Oh, I believe, you know, even if the song's lyrics suck, if you got a good bass line tagged on your song, brother, you might be having, like, a hit on your hand. You never know. And my girlfriend is actually in orchestra at her college right now. Today is her first day playing the cello in like over a year. So I'm excited to have her bring it home. Ooh, Ghost Baby or White Pepper? We'll take White Pepper. You gotta go with the modded items whenever you can. I hate this room, by the way. Vanilla-styled trollage, but I'm really excited for that. I've never been one to be like super invested in orchestra, mostly because I never learned how to play any instruments besides the guitar when I was like a sophomore, so by that point, I had felt like I'd already missed out on a lot of the potential... What? I don't even... Alright, moving on down. Hey, it saves us some time, right? I don't know what happened there. We have a spatula badge now? Is, like, taking White Pepper into that boss fight, it gives you a badge, maybe? That's, like, the only thing I could think of. We didn't beat the floor in under a minute. It could have been, like, a minute and a half, and we get something. Really, I'm bad. Really, I have zero idea what happened there. But, hey, free 0.1 damage up, I guess. Look at that. But I was never, like, super into orchestra. But my girlfriend's played the cello since about, I think, like, sophomore year of high school. So it's going to be cool to have a pro cello player in the house. Although, I got to be focused here. This room is also bad because I'm a bad player, to be honest with you. I was kind of, like... I've been a little bit weirded out recently. Not about, like, her or the cello, but mostly because I kind of realized that when you're in, like, high school or college, there really isn't a place to, like, experiment with what you like. It's always got to be for something. Whether you're... Okay, empty heart container... we can go in here, I guess. You know what? We're going fast. What is this? Multicolored tiers with different effects. Okay. We're going to go with flight because it's going to make us go super fast on these later floors. We can also go back and grab a couple of things before committing to moving on down for Boss Rush and Hush and also the Cathedral Path. But you're always doing something, working up towards something else. There really isn't any place to like explore what you want to do. And what I mean by that is like take her orchestra, for example. Desi loves playing the cello, but she's a bit nervous only because she hasn't played in over a year. If she's bad, what if they, you know, say, hey, you're not playing at this concert? It makes her feel bad. It lowers your self-esteem. I think she'll be fine either way. But why isn't there, like, a place where you can just go and hopefully, obviously, for free, kind of experiment with that sort of stuff? Like, just see if you enjoy playing it still. You know, things like that. Why is it always got to be... You're playing this for orchestra, you're playing this for X or Y thing. Those are insane heart drops, by the way. And I know there are certain sports have like open house at high schools and things like that, which is wonderful. I'm a big fan of open houses. It's going, you're being active without having to like do any kind of like competitive thing, because that was what it was for me. I didn't like the competition in high school. I loved running track, I loved swimming, but I didn't do swim, and I quit track my third year because I hated the competition. I really, really enjoyed the act of working out and being part of like a community or a club, but I really hated having to always go once a week and try to like do good at the meet. Because competition, it doesn't really scare me, but it's just like, it's not my thing. Let's skip for a planetarium. You know what? We're already going fast here. Let's skip for a planetarium. That doesn't bother me too much. That hit kind of bothers me, though. You're a bit of an asshole for that one. I don't like you. Come here. No, you're fine. Stay where you are, actually. I'll come to you. Nice. A good crit hit there, apparently, too. And we get a soul heart, a half heart, sorry, on the ground. Get another half heart back from our boy over here. Maybe even a cheeky devil deal. Not going to happen. Tears up or speed upgrade. Or range, I guess. It was tears up. Wonderful. Dude, you know what? Just go for a planetarium. Go fast. Go for boss rush. I want to make that kind of thing happen. And even for, like, if there was, like, recreational. Oh, what the fuck? I was not in the right headspace there for that, that enemy, was I? I was just going balls to the wall. Well, we still are doing decently okay. Why don't we walk in here? Okay. Nice. I'll take some fiend coins. Nothing. And we broke, I think, even there, like exactly. Lazy worm, don't really care for. Actually, we can just alges. We'll save alges. You know, we're going to teleport out of here, go to our item room right away. It's a planetarium for Neptunus. Okay, fantastic item. We're going to go back for that alges rune for the hush fight, so we don't die during the hush fight. That, to me, seems like a killer plan. Did they increase the heart drops for Fiend? Why am I seeing so many hearts just inside of poops? We've gotten a whole, like, 2 hearts from that. That's insanely rare. Unless the Fiend hearts take the place of, like, red hearts, then maybe I can see that being a thing. But even then, we're getting, like, really good odds there, I feel like. Okay, you're back here. Wonderful. Go grab your alges rune, and then keep on going on to your boss fight. Didn't even mention the fact that I got Curved Horn out of a freaking chest, man. Curved Horn for damage, Dolly for tears, and Neptunus for tears, obviously, as well. Very, very, very nice for us. But if there was, like, a recreational thing for, you know, band or just any kind of activity, there should always be at a school, like, a recreational way to do everything, I feel like. Just because there are some kids who don't want to put themselves out there like that, you know, going and doing competitions when they may not be good at what they want to do, and just kind of want to see if they really do enjoy it. And I think that it's more important to encourage that kind of thing. Going along with, like, yesterday's kind of topic of, like, it's important just to be creative and to have a creative output. I think it's important to do that kind of stuff more so than it is to compete. And I know competitions make the schools money. I'm not going to argue that, but if the school's already paid the flat rate for their equipment, is it really, really that big of a deal for another kid to use that equipment when it's not being used by the competition or the competing team, sorry? Is it? I don't think it is. As someone who has, you know, been through, and by the way, you know, graduated high school, I know it's a big accomplishment right there, there shouldn't really be any issue with other kids in the off seasons using that kind of stuff for recreation. I think that would be a really good way to, number one, get more kids interested in your activity, whether it be soccer, basketball, esports, choir, orchestra, you know, forensics, whatever it may be. It's a good way to get kids interested in that stuff. And also, you know, it looks good on your school's resume, I bet. You know, someone's looking around in their new town, where do I want to go for school? And they see you guys have recreational programs for, like, everything. You're going to nail that kid. Well, I rephrase that. You're going to get that kid into your school, you know, no problem. That's a really important thing. I mean, I think a lot of times you think too much in the monetary aspect. We're talking about a kid potentially finding a hobby and a group of friends for life through these outlets. Why would you ever not want to do that? You might wear your, you know, your track batons down a little bit. You might ruin the strings on your violin a little bit, you know, by the school. But at the end of the day, I mean, if you got a kid into orchestra or interested in that kind of stuff, it's worth it, I feel like. That would be super, super, super worth it. Okay, I don't know if I really want to pop those pills. I will walk in here. I had a feeling it'd be you, but, you know, I can't stop it now, right? Dude, Neptunus is so good. It's not as good as, like, Saturnus or any, you know, a lot of other things, but we'll take it. We'll go for Head of Krampus. I don't mind that. I'll pop. Luck down, not a great start. Okay, neutral. Not the greatest for time-wise. We gotta beat Boss Rush and also make it into Hush. So I'm trying to keep my timing here a little bit better. But if you get a kid interested in sports through your program, doesn't that make it all worth it? I mean, if I was a teacher and I wasn't just solely thinking of monetary gain, hey, baby, I would call that super worth it. A teacher's job at the end of the day, number one, should be asking for a goddamn raise because teachers are very underpaid and like everywhere across the world. But number two, should be setting up kids for success, right? That's like the thing teachers do is they make kids successful. They help kids find what can make them successful. If that's the case, then why don't we open up more things for a recreational aspect? Because as someone, again, who doesn't like competition that much, I would have 100% swam recreationally. Does it matter if I'm swimming in that water and not competing? The water is still getting put in that pool no matter what. It's like riding a bus, man. Like, the reason buses are a lot cheaper than, you know, plane tickets is because, well, I guess it's a bad analogy, but the reason buses are so cheap is because you're going there anyways. Might as well grab an extra passenger or two to bring with you. It's the same methodology here. The pool's full of water, right? Is it gonna get less full of... No, actually, the pool gets more full if I'm inside of it because of, you know, volume laws and all that. But I'm not wasting anybody's water. I'm not making the school put extra electricity into the fucking pool. It's going the same as it would have been regardless. And maybe then I would have been a pro swimmer. You never know, man. I was actually decently good at swim back in high school. But again, like, I could just be talking out of my ass here. There could be other reasons why schools can't do that kind of thing, but top of my head, I really can't think of many reasons besides it saves them a little bit of money. Oh, there is a door up there. These rooms are so hard to see doors in sometimes. So there's a door up here, though. But the only reason I can think of is that it saves schools money occasionally. But it would have been nice to have recreational track or recreational, you know, swim. You can't obviously do like an open gym for swim, right? And you can always just go running on your own, but there's something about being in like a group or a club for competition. That kind of sense of community. And it's less competitive, but you can still challenge yourself against the other people in your group. You can still have friendly competition, and it comes without the added stress of you're competing for something big. And that's what I would have wanted, at least. And I could just be one of the only people who wants that. Maybe it's not worth putting together a whole program of chaperones for one kid. But I feel like it's a more common mindset than everybody, you know, wants to give it credit for. A lot of kids don't like competition. For me, it's more of a... You know what, dude? I'm actually going to go for this. Mainly because for Boss Rush and Hush, HP is going... That's really good for Hush and the 4 chests we have down there. HP is going to matter a lot. Oh, almost got all 3 of them up there. A little bit of a cooldown on that, though. This is a great fight for Neptunus as well. When he's jumping in the air, I can just charge up my shots, and everything is all right. Like right there, look at that. Watch this, and pretty much like a full charge almost, and he's dead. Give me another Devil Deal. Well, you can't always get what you want, right? We'll go fight. We're going to get, I think, Fiend fully complete here today. I don't see why we wouldn't get this done, unless we take some really heavy hits in Boss Rush, but even if we're close to death, we have an Algiz rune to save us, and a decent amount of black hearts stocked up, and I'm sure we'll get extra hearts in there through the fires as well, so I feel very, very confident right now. Like, more than I think I probably should. Look at that beautiful spacing by yours truly. That was just a very epic gamer moment. Also, I wanted to say before I get another tangent here about how much I hate school recreational programs, I am live at, I would say, 2 to 3 hours after this video goes up with a 2v2 Minecraft lockout. It is the most fun you'll ever have in a stream ever. I would like if a lot of you came and watched that, gave some support. I want to win this. You're alive? No, you're alive. I want to get a dub here. I'm known for making some pretty big clutches in those game modes, so if you want to watch some pro gaming movement, head on over to twitch.tv/BD1P. It's right in the description, as it always is, and I hope to see you there. That's all, though. But going back to our topic here, I'm sure Desi likes the idea of performing in an orchestra, like, you know, having an actual event and, you know, me and whoever else going to watch her. That appeases her. So she wouldn't do a rec program, I guess, but maybe if she was feeling like she wanted to ease back into cello playing, she would have done like a summer rec program. The only issue is for like getting your own cello is that they're super fucking expensive. It's like $3 grand for a proper cello or some shit. And yes, it's an investment. You could make a lot of money back off that, but does anybody ever have just like $3 grand lying around to spend? I don't even have like 20 bucks like lying around to spend, let alone like over, you know, 2,000, 3,000, maybe even like 5,000. I could be grossly underestimating the price point here. I don't think anybody knows. Well, you could look it up like pretty easily right now and say, BD1P, you're wrong, look at this, and send me a link in the comments, but it'll get blocked by YouTube's auto blocking system either way. But I mean, like, just circling back around, I think just having a way to freely, whether it be through a school or through like just one of your township's programs, having a way to test out your creative side. If it wasn't for red candles, like really good. Okay, we will run this into our boss rush, heading in at around 14 minutes to fight boss rush. That's pretty good time, and with the Alga's Rune, we're going to be safe in that, and probably also be fine for Hush. Just don't take any useless damage here. And remember to tap fire with Neptunus. Tap firing is way better, because you're getting those break periods where you're charging up your circle. Watch out. Okay, they're going to explode on me, be careful. Get in there. Wonderful. We're going Polaroid for chest. We are getting... Ooh. I know I literally just bought you, but that's HP inside of boss rush. So we're taking the nail to keep ourselves alive for longer. 120 volt. Contagion... God's Flesh. I think we take 120 volt with the Alga's Rune for Hush. But we can do this for some extra damage in here as well. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good boss rush for us, and I think pretty much a guaranteed attempt at getting the Hush. Even with our timer, gonna be a little bit late by the end of it. But I don't know. Like if I wasn't able to explore my creative side as a kid, whether it be just playing video games or you know like video editing, graphic design. Anything like that. If I didn't have any outlets, just being, oh, that was a lot of HP lost. Kind of forgot Fiend worked that way, but that's okay. If I wasn't able to explore that side of myself or have the free time in college to do that as well, I wouldn't have ever had the opportunity to be a content creator, which is, you know, I wouldn't say it was a passion of mine growing up because everybody wants to do it, but I wasn't like, I didn't think I'd ever be able to do it just because of circumstances, so I didn't really think too much about it. But if I wouldn't have had the opportunity, I would probably just be working like a dead-end job. I would not be in college either way. It just wasn't for me. I say college is important, but it was not for me. That's for damn sure. So, you know, I'm really happy to have the chance to do this. But if I, you know, would have maybe had better outlets, like something more accessible to explore video editing, and things of that nature, maybe I could have started it earlier and been in a better place. I know it's always like, it's wishful thinking or like hindsight's always 20/20, but genuinely, if there would have been better programs for that in my hometown, I would have probably started doing YouTube as like just sort of a fun thing, you know, years and years earlier. And while the content wouldn't have probably been super good because young me was not, you know, the most ambitious person, very lazy, it would have been a good starting point, and I would have known a lot of things ahead of time that I don't know about it now. Everyone's still learning, no matter if you're well, I shouldn't say a doctor, because hopefully doctors actually know what they're doing all the time, but everyone's still learning new things. Doctors find out about new medicines or new kind of like care treatments. Lawyers learn new case laws as cases are set every single day. Everyone's still learning, whether it's me or somebody, you know, actually important in the world. So I guess it's always ever evolving, right? It's never going to just be a set thing. If it is, or if it ever becomes a set thing, give me a call. I'd love to learn that, the success secret, but I don't know. I think it starts with creative expression. I think everyone always says get a job that you like, not one that makes you money. If that was the case, wouldn't we be doing better to help kids focus on things they like instead of like, you know, do this, it's going to make you really rich in the future. And there's important things like setting up retirement accounts and shit, sure. But if, you know, being happy or being constantly... Are we done already? No, there's a counter in the top corner, BD1P. If that really was... oh, we are done. I was like, why is the counter so low? We fought through so many waves right there. Do not care. I'm drifting a little bit, sorry. We're going to definitely be making Hush. We're 3 minutes till 20. And that's boss rush timer right there. I don't know. I'm guessing you guys get the point by this point. Or get the idea by this point of what I'm trying to say. I'm a huge advocate for expression. I think that it's important. I mean, it makes you happier. The goal in life is not to make a bunch of money. If a bunch of money makes you happy, it would make me pretty happy, I guess, too. Then that's your goal in life. But if the end goal truly is to be happy, I think we should focus more on what things people like, whether it be hobbies or art. Oh, hey, I almost got nipped in the bud right there. But I'm just a gamer, so it's not going to happen. You never know, though. I think we should focus on that stuff more, but maybe, you know, my idea is going to cause, like, societal collapse in the future. And they'll all look back on this video in infamy, like, BD1P ruined the world here. I'm not the first person to say it either. Like, I'm a broken record. Tons of people, whether it be in my field or other fields, have said the same exact thing for years and years, and it's gotten no attention. Mine's not going to get much either. But I will say, when I graduated high school, it did seem like my town was kind of pushing for that. You know, more ways to freely explore different hobbies. And I will say, my town did it pretty well. You know, like, we had a lot of different, like, artistic courses. A lot of our school projects were very, like, open-ended and free-form, which, again, is part of that expression, allowing kids to do what they want to do, and, you know, present things in the way they want to present. So, you know what? Like, maybe I just took what I had for granted. And I had it really, really well, and everyone else had it really, really badly. You can't put yourself in somebody else's shoes that perfectly, and have your experiences match up. Everybody's got different tolerance levels for different things. People want to do different things. It's never gonna, you know, be a 1-to-1 ratio. But I will say, my town did a phenomenal job with that kind of stuff when I was there. Everybody always wishes they had more, though. I always wish there was, you know, more looking into, like, the jobs of the future, because they always told us, funnily enough, that teaching was going to be a very important job. We're running out of teachers, they always said, and we are, because everyone's quitting because they get treated like shit and paid like shit. So they always told us, hey, go to be a teacher. You know, you can get a degree, it's bachelor's and a couple of years of, like, getting your license, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it's, like, only, like, 1 year of getting your license, or just maybe one test, I don't know. But they always advocated for that. Now I was going to be a teacher. I like the idea of being a teacher. Just, you know, I think I'm a good teacher, at the very least. But when it came to, like, talking about the jobs of the future, it was always like, you know, oh, we're going to need, you know, checks hand engineers in the future, which I'm sure we obviously do. But it was always the same, like, cookie-cutter explanation. Well, engineers make everything. There were a lot of blossoming fields, and I would say that content creation is one of them, that a lot of kids can strive for. You don't gotta market this as, like, a job. It could just be a side hobby or a side gig. Because that's what it started out for me. It was, like, just a side hobby while I was in college. Then I was like, damn, I really enjoy this, and I'm good at it. I'm gonna drop out of school. Again, don't do what I do, kids. Now, it was a poor choice, but it's paid off, and it's like 1 in 100 for that. Okay. We have, like, 2 hearts right now, I'm pretty sure. That's, like, all of my HP right there. Give it back. Thank you. We don't really need shot speed. Oldest passive. What are you? You know what, dude? Let's fuck around, and more importantly, right now, let's find out. I can... Oh, is it actually Golden Spatula, huh? No, I took away Mr. Dolly for an all stats up. Oh, I might be the luckiest man in the world. All right, well, thank you. Let's go finish off Fiend's entire mark, man. This is kind of crazy. This is going to be a really quick Fiendfolio playthrough, huh? We're going to keep the mod on for a while, of course, but we are I don't want to say we're rushing through it. We're actually kind of slow. Because in the Nuzlocke, I was getting every character done on like 4 to 5 runs. Taking us quite a lot of Fiend. I've been dying though, because it's a big adjustment period, right? It's like I gotta learn the new enemies, the new bosses, the character mechanics, not getting hit by like 10-year-old enemies in the game still. I gotta learn that kind of stuff, right? But it's been taking a while, I feel like. What's my time at? 20. Oh, we can grind for a crawl space right now. Oh. Oh. It's only 1 heart, but guess what, brother? I'm just happy to see that I was right. Hey, we get a speed down for a damage up right there. I would do that 20 times over. I've played multiple runs at 0.1 speed because of Binge Eater. You don't doubt me. I'm a crackhead with that kind of stuff. Oh, please. But yeah, I guess TLDR before we start getting into the metagame talk during the Hush fight. More creative expression from kids leads to happier people. Is my working theory, at least. So is there like a red key here somewhere that I'm missing? I think I gotta play this guy out for one. No, you give them. That was pretty good for us. I'm not gonna worry about it, though. I kind of want to save money for the shop in case the shop is like absolutely cracked next floor. But more creative expression leads to happier people, leads to more content people, better family. It's a domino effect, man. A happy person affects a lot of lives. So does a bad person. And I think if you make more good people, well, things will balance out a little bit better for you. Just my working theory on how the world works from the perspective of a very tiny YouTuber. But hey, maybe I know more than I'm letting on. I could be like the Queen's replacement here. May God have mercy on her soul. I guess. I don't really care. Either way. How was it? It's been a crazy couple of days here. Well, let's go fight Mom's heart. And get some, hopefully, some purple hearts. Nope. Oh, or lose all your HP there. Well, 120 volt, there you go. Dude, tab firing with Fiend, with that Aptunas, works out like super, Infamy, thank you so much. Super, super well. That's just 3 immoral hearts. We trade 3 black hearts for that. I don't really want that. Maw of the Void's great, but we are just tap firing. So, is it really going to be that good for us? I don't think so. We have Mom's Key for these chestesses, and we also have item rooms to go into. Whew, starting off real strong here. Oh my lord. Give me piercing shots is what I want now. Hey, more damage. We'll look for a crawl space in a quick second. Tears up, tears up. Love to see that in the base stats here. A lot of drops as well. Keys, bombs, 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 bombs. A priestess. Not better than the Algizer, I'll tell you that much. What the heck is happening in here? Spindle. Spawns 3 discs. We could use that in the fight, but again, I think Algis is just so much... Wait, doesn't this... We're going chest path. I wouldn't mind an Archaea run today. Get a huge send-off. Why did I pop that? I didn't mean to... I'm sorry, I made a mistake. We have like a useless Algis now. I popped it. I wanted to wait, but my brain was like, just do it now, man. You're fine. Well, the first phase will go down easy. My HP concerns me, though, now. I may have made a big error here. We're going to find out. We do a decent amount of damage, but, you know, I think 3 hits and we die is the crazy thing. We're going to need some gapers for some purple hearts if we can. For a little bit of extra padding. I'm gonna go gamer. I'm just gonna go focus and speed the footage up. Here we go. Oh my god, my dodging. Oh my god, my dodging. That was some intense manual dodges. I'd like purple hearts, but it's not going to happen, it looks like. All right, epic. Just got to dodge these, let my fiend friends take care of the man over there. Man, you will pop up, pop up, pop up. I need you to have a hitbox for once. I think we were like 2 hits from dying there, potentially. I don't even know. That was a little bit too close to have handling. But we can go down here. We are going to positive. Yep, okay. You take this. I don't know. This might be an R-key run. In which I'll just probably we already beat Delirium, yeah. I might just, in that case, like, rush to Beast and just cut it all out, because shorter videos do better. But we beat Hush. This is our final stretch. This is our final. I could also just, like, not fight Blue Baby yet, do a run again, and then go fight, like, the lamest boss in the game. That'd be kind of funny. You know what? I might just do that if it comes down to it. Get some more HP here. You are not rocking a very pretty setup right now. I'll tell you that much. Oh, like a little Scion man, huh? Oh, you're my favorite guy. Get out of here. Piece of shit. Oh, it wasn't a purple heart, but it, you know, it's HP. It's still, every piece of HP right now, it's still met. God, dude. Fiend's HP system, you gotta master this thing. You gotta be able to play a little bit safer. I don't often think about HP when I'm going to bosses, like big bosses. I'm thinking, oh my god, dude, like what? Oh my god, just die. I need my HP back. Hey! New thing, I never think to like stagger HP like that. Maybe it would have been better to buy the Moral Heart and Devil Deal. It would have been pretty much swapping out HP so we have, you know, more armor to work with. Would have been a good play, actually. But, you know, you make mistakes sometimes. And you gotta live with them. Give me that back. You gotta live with them. So, I'm gonna make those mistakes. I'm gonna live with those mistakes. I don't want to reduce my... Oh, we have this. That's right. I don't want to reduce my tier size. I like it the way it is right now. Okay, sure. Yeah, skeleton key. Dude, why not? We can just... clear out more of our pool here so that when we go do our thing next floor, we get a ton of secret room items that are going to be hopefully good for us. And if it's a death cert, I'm not going to go for R-key. We only go for R-key if it's a raw R-key. That's my rule. Unless it's been like, you know, a month since our last R-key run, or you want R-key for like another achievement or like completion mark, you don't go death cert into R-key. That's just cheating. The game did not account for that strategy. Ooh. Gimme. Dice bag. Oh my god, that could even be more. That could be a D6 for us on the chest floor. Nope. You killed my streak. You killed my 234 win streak. I'm not fucking around with that enemy right there. Yeah, nice try, bucko. But if we get a glass D6 next floor and we pop down all of our mystery gifts in the secret room, that's guaranteed at least something good, like a rock bottom, which is not that great late into a run, but if we get an R-key accompanied by that, that could be huge. Glitched crown would do a lot for us as our boss fight finally. Take that key. You might need that out of your 98 you have. I mean, we don't even do, like, that much damage. We just have a solid run all around. We have great defense right now. I guess, you know, we do a lot of damage. Don't undersell yourself. You're doing a lot of damage right now. Not because you're out of the game, because your items have been stellar this run. Tech 0, if we only had piercing shots, we would be crushing everything so much faster. But don't knock Neptunus either. It's been doing the Lord's work for you. One hit and you die. There we go. All right. I don't know what spawned there, but let's see what our items are. If we want to mystery gift any of them, and then see if we get a glass D6 along the way. All right, Curse of the Lost. Yeah, you're all becoming mystery gifted. Those were like trash items. We could have maybe gone for a Conjoined there. Oh, hey. Once we find the secret room, we can go look for our glass die or wait for a D6 glass die. Oh, not you, Terraria man. I hate this, but he's so difficult. I'm just bad at the... Okay, well. What's happening? Oh, you go to your eye phase next, correct. I forgot about that. Adios, amigo. Oh, don't forget your black heart. That could save you in, you know, some circumstance. Little micro dodging action. Oh. Get out of here. That was, oh. Already got D6 as our first die there. Mods folder moment, really. Now all we gotta do. Yep. Yep. Alright. What's going on in here in terms of like item pedestal wise? Is there a mini mush or a Steam sale? Could still be a mini mush. There are 3 mushrooms per side here. There was not. So, if only I could use my map to just teleport back really fast. But here's the plan. Oh, that's the wrong way. Does Glass D6 reroll items that it touches, or is it like just a full room? Okay, it's a dice shard. It's just a dice shard. All right. Well, that's 1 mystery gift right there. Just walk straight up. So you find your door. Nope, straight up, remember, it's just straight this way. Okay, immediate reroll. Not even worth my time to think about that item. Walk down your long distance here, then go 1 to your right. Another mystery gift for sale. You walk this one all the way back up. It's gonna be a bit of a tense moment here. We could be seeing, you know, seeing money. Alpha coin. That's what I am in real life. 25% chance to spawn a coin. I'm okay. I could also just do this, by the way. Like, I could open up this chest for boiled baby. Yeah. Or 2 parts conjoined. We could have had conjoined if we would have taken the familiar inside of our opening chests here, but hey, man. Them's the breaks, right? I wish I could. This is why I have Good Trip installed, is for like moments like these, but of course, the Curse of the Lost decides to bless us once again. Okay, the poop, not bad. We can always roll that still. Not getting a lot of good drops out of this. I'm sure Alpha Coin is fine and Greed's Gullet has its place in time, but not for this run. I would say not for this run. It's kind of our deciding box right here. Archie run or just a nice stomp against a blue baby to end things off? What do you think? Wow. Okay, you know what, dude? It wasn't very good. But guess what? I can live with that. I'm no beta. If we got Sacred Orb, it's not going to do much in the grand scheme of things on today's run, but I'm still happy we saw it. Because we played our hand, we played it properly there. We could have waited for another D6, but the odds of another D6 happening are very slim. Out of every single dice in the game, I don't really see that happening. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna, you know, eat my words. It'll be a good clip moment. But once again, I don't see. Well, we're at 1 heart now. You know, just rush it, dude. Bag of bobbies. Oh, boiled baby isn't a conjoined. Or no, little gish isn't. Sorry, I forgot about that. Little gish does not count for conjoined, which is sad. But you know what? That's the game's rules. I won't fight it. I won't fight it. Don't. Curved Horn is better, but that could have given us extra damage through having false PhD. Hello, Bertrand. Goodbye, Bertrand. That's a glass D10 right there. That's every 8 rooms, so we're gonna get, like, at the very, very most 2 more chances to get a D6 out of every dice in the game. Severely doubt we would get what we want and have it also pay out in what the exact, like, 1 item we need. So we tried our best. We tried our best. What is? Oh, I gotta, like, do this. Okay, I understand. Couple wrong hits and we're dead. I'm trying to be a little bit careful. Thank you. Infamy's been clutching up on this run. We would have been dead long ago without it. Okay, we can't even take that. So that was kind of useless. This is our boss fight, I'm guessing? Yeah, right there. Okay, wonderful. I gotta say, a satisfying finish to our Fiend endeavors here. Let's end it off strong. We're getting our nail back in the main room. Look at how many brother bobbies we have. This is epic. Also, we can't get hit because we have shielded tears. Or bubbles, excuse me. Oh my god. Occasionally the fires do like a big lag explosion. I don't know what causes that. I think it's like enemies having armor and the fire colliding with every frame of their armor. But it's not that big of a deal. And you're dead. The Fiend Folio. I don't care for Void. That's a full Fiend completion mark done. If you enjoyed the video and my commentary, a like and a comment goes a long way for a small channel like mine. In the meantime, though, guys, I have been BD1P. Peace out and goodbye.